G'day everybody, it's Matt Dawn from Lawnporn. Welcome to Lawnporn Live, a live stream about lawns and how to get a good one. Get your lawn on. Thanks for joining me this evening, this fine Sunday. Hey, I just had a little bit of craziness on the computer. Didn't have the right live stream thing going, but hopefully you can see me and you can hear me. I'll get the chat up before I forget, and I hope you've had a wonderful time this weekend and a wonderful time in general. Why isn't that working? Come on. I think I might be having success. There it goes, and I'll move over to the side so you can see me properly. Hey, it's been a great time for me, Irrigation, and before I get started with the show, I just wanted to say a quick hello to all the fans that are in the army. A lot of people that are in the army follow the page and everything like that. And look, today I had because I live a couple of k's down from an army base area, and we see them come by all the time. And one of the guys, and they're always waving to me and stuff like that. One of the guys stopped today, and we had a chat, and we swapped pictures of lawns and mowers and everything like that. So yeah, that was fantastic. That's just such good fun. Anyway, thanks for joining in tonight, and we'll see what the go is. And just if you can hear me and see me, that somebody sent that message, that'd be really good. From what I can see, it seems to be all okay, no real dramas. So yeah, hopefully that's all working. So anyway, we'll get to the hellos. I'll just switch screens. Thanks to all the people that were chatting to me before the show started. I tend to get it up about half an hour before I need to do it. So, and we're mucking around, chatting away. So I said hi to everybody there before, and hi Daryl, hi James, hi Mint Aussie Lawn. How's things? Not too bad, mate. Jason Brissett, hello. Tony Chiles, hello. Philip from True Australia Lawn Addicts, hey bloke, how you going? And Michael Barber. Michael, did you get that gear all right? Let me know. I sent out the emails. I think you saw them all. And also heard from Jacko Goes Wacko for Smackos. He got his gear too. So the message is getting through. The gear's going through. So that's why I'm going to do some giveaways tonight. I think I've got everybody caught up. All good, Michael. That's good. Russ P, hello. Stephen Nikolowski, all good. And everybody's letting me know it's all good, so you must be hearing me and seeing me. That's great. Fat Ho, hey Betty boy. always smile when I say that. And Kate, loud and clear, thank you, Kate. And another Kate. Hi Matt, Kate Emma Hornsby, how you going? Well, if you've been following the last couple of videos that I've been doing, I installed Irrigation with Designscape, and it was a bit of a long video, the one that I did last week. It was supposed to be released yesterday, but I did it, and I was just so enthusiastic about it, and just had a great time filming it. Everything went really well, and it was a case of I had to get it out as soon as I made it, because I just it was like a kid in a candy store with it. I really enjoyed doing that video with the guys. Everything went very smoothly. The only thing that didn't work properly is I did this great interview with Shane, and he answered these questions. He's really good on the camera, by the way. Answered these questions really, really well, and the sound wasn't turned on. So I had, and you'd see a bit of a vision right at the end where it's a close-up of Shane's shot, and I was just like pumped for it, and it's just like, oh no sound. So I used that little bit right at the end of the clip where you see his name written next to it. So sorry Shane about that. It was really a fantastic video. So look, tonight what we're going to do is we're going to discuss irrigation. So if you've got some irrigation things that you want to talk about, put it in the comments. We'll have a chat about that. And look, I can just chat about mine if you like, but Michael, you haven't received anything. Okay, look, we'll get onto that. And as discussed, it was pretty late. I thought we'd almost clean them all up, but Michael, we'll sort that one out. So anyway, what I was going to say was, let's talk about the with the irrigation. Now, when I popped that video up on YouTube, it goes for like 23 minutes or something. I also popped it up on Facebook, simply because I wanted to do a little survey, and I did a survey of is irrigation on your radar, and 83% of you said that it was, and that's just amazing. So, seeing as irrigation is what I'm putting in my lawn at the moment, and let's discuss about that. Look, it goes without saying, long story short, irrigation will save you money, save you water, and just produce a better lawn, full stop. I'm not going to go into too much about it because I try to keep these shows short, but pop-up irrigation is my preferred for a couple of reasons. Is that if there is a problem with one of your pop-ups or your sprinkler heads, it's easy to get to, it's easy to change. If it's and also for applications, when you say putting down a moist application or a Four Seasons application or something else that needs to be watered in, those pop-ups come real handy. And look, just getting a nice even spread of water is just fantastic. So, all right, so I've got some questions, so that's good. And Fat Ho's loving the content. Thank you very, very much. Good evening, Matty Biggs. Daryl said, Matt, are those risers you use readily available or only through Reese? I think they're only through Reese. Having a bit of discussion with some people. I'm not entirely sure about that. So, if you're interested in them, you can integrate them with a system that you're getting from another shop for sure. The pipeline that I'm using was the poly pipe was 25mm poly, and that's because that was that wider 25mm will let the pressure go through and everything like that. So you'd be able to integrate that into a system that you got from somewhere else. So you got to go who you're comfortable with, and for some people, they've got mates that have got irrigation shops or something like that, so they've got their loyalties. So shop with who you want for your main stuff, but consider Reese for going for those risers. I did another video today, very very quickly, about the Weathermatic irrigation controller, and I didn't expect many people to really get into that one because people are pretty shall I say it, loyal to certain brands when it comes to irrigation controllers. There's people that like Rainbird, there's people that like Toro, there's people that like Hydrowise or something like that. And that's usually through word of mouth, and friends have got that or something like that. So that's understandable. I'm not trying to convert you all to go to Weathermatic. But the thing is, I've lost my point now. But the thing is, you can get. Well, that's right. Go with somebody that you're comfortable with your irrigation, that you can communicate with. That's the most important thing. Look, Michael at Reese in Elizabeth Street, Adelaide, which is just off of Curry Street, is the person who I go to, and he does a good job for me. And I share it all. So, but those risers really just really are just flexible. It makes the irrigation install much easier. The guys from Designscape love them. It's the first time that they use them, and it's something to consider for your irrigation, that's for sure. All right, let's see if we've got any other comments. Stuart Symes. Hi, Matt. Just wondering what product you recommend for fungus. It depends on the fungus. It depends greatly on the situation as well. So there's not one product. You have to do your research. We've got fungus in lawnpornonline.com. You can go to the problem solver, go to fungus, and have a look, because fungus is also hard to diagnose. It may be a bit of trial and error, and you might have to use a couple of different products as well. So it's not a one system fits all. I'm sorry about to give you the bad news about that one, Stuart. Yeah, Marty will be doing prizes tonight, and I've got 20 odd minutes to get through this video, and we're going to be giving away 6 things tonight, 6 bags of 4 Seasons. Are you doing irrigation at the back as well? Yes, I will be, but at the moment I'm just concentrating on the front. Out the back is an interesting story because and it's been horrible to do. It really has been. I've just done nothing with it. I've let it go. And I was talking to the real estate agent the other day, and I said, look, when you come for your next inspection, the back is atrocious. I've done that on purpose. Don't panic, I'll bring it back. So lots of weeds have come up, lots of grasses that aren't part of that lawn. So I've done that on purpose to just for those people that have been following what I've been doing, have done nothing over winter, and their lawn is worse, and they're like, well, there's no hope for me, sort of thing. So no, there isn't. So you can bring it back in most situations, and that's what that is trying to do. So and look, things are busy for me. I'm just concentrating on the front first, and then getting into the back. So yeah, fun times indeed. Okay. All right, Tony Chiles, just got all my irrigation delivered and waiting to be installed. Thanks for your advice on the articulated risers. I went with them, and also the MP1000s. Understand your excitement. I can't wait. Yeah, look, irrigation, it's a difficult job in the sense of you're moving earth, and that's rough. It's really rough on your body. It's really difficult to do. But once you go through it, and installing it is quite difficult as well, because you're getting down sort of under the ground level, and doing all the things you can. Watching the Designscape boys just work through that, smash through that, was great. But once you've got it installed, your lawn will just be so much better off, and you'll save water, time, money, the whole lot. It's just beautiful. Just a word of advice: don't go your cheapest pop-ups. Just get ones that are quality, whatever brand you're going, and get quality sprinkler heads. Spend a bit more there. MP rotators are not massively expensive. They're probably what I'd call the industry standard. Rainbird makes some. They're all right. I've had them in the past. They weren't too bad. And there's others as well. And once again, people are loyal to certain brands and whatnot. But yeah, don't go cheap and nasty. And look, get good sprinkler coverage throughout the whole area, and you'll be doing all right. So I hope my video on that helps you. All right, Marty, what's the most drought tolerant grass? Cooches are probably more drought tolerant than everything else, and I found the Tiff Tuff cooch just amazing. That used a fair bit less water. I don't have an exact A/B measurement, but Port Augusta here is a bit dry, and especially that place that I had that I've just recently moved out of, the soil was very sandy, very draining. So it was kind of a it's kind of, like I said, I don't have an A/B thing, but the thing about cooch is that you can do deep infrequent waterings because it's got a deeper root system. You have to train it that way by doing deep infrequent watering in the first place. If you say water lightly every day, it's not going to develop a deep root system. Look, and that's dependent on a lot of things like your soil structure, obviously. If you've got a clay soil that's doesn't that will hold the most water, but it's getting the water into it. That's the problem. But it in the other end of the spectrum, if you've got a sandy soil, that the water will filtrate through that very quickly and not stay in there as long as a clay soil. So yeah, it's a bit of trial and error that you've sort of got to work out. But deep infrequent waterings will get the cooch to eventually develop deep roots down lower in the soil profile, and that's where you get your water conservation from, because your water is deeper in the soil profile. It's not, evaporation's not so much of an issue, and your lawn's nice and healthy feeding from the water that's deeper. So cooches are more drought tolerant than say a zoysia, which has got a bit more of a shallow root system, and buffalo, well, that's got roots. It hasn't got rhizomes. The roots can go fairly deep and that, but generally they need a bit more water as well. So there you go. All right, I hope that helps. What's the time? 8:16. We might get into prizes soon. We'll just see if there's any more irrigation stuff. Do you need to have complete head-to-head coverage with MP rotators in order to get an even water of your lawn? Yeah, you pretty much sort of got to overlap, and my understanding is that you want to go head-to-head. That will get you the best overall coverage, and that is much better than not taking that recommendation. So I would say yes. All right, Russ, thanks for the question, Brady. Russ P, what water pressure considered when using head types? Is there better types of sprayers? Look, that really is a question, and like if anybody's got experience with that, certainly answer Russ P's question. That is why you go to an irrigation shop who have experience in that, rather than picking it up yourself. I did a water flow test, and I just submitted that result. I don't know what that pressure is exactly, that's I'm not going to pretend that I know the answer because I don't. So that's something that I would recommend, that you go to an irrigation shop. That's why I go to an irrigation shop, because it's not my expertise. Okay, no worries. Are all solenoid valves, this is from Shane B, are all solenoid valves 25mm pretty much the same? Look, again, I'm not really sure. I go with the ones that I'm supplied. It's not my expertise. Go with one that your irrigation shop that you go through, and say you want a good one. And look, I don't think irrigation shops will skimp on that point. But look, I don't know. There could be several hundred different types that cheap ones and whatnot. Again, spend a little bit extra if that's the case. I'm not sure. So. What finish height in relation to lawn height do you set your pop-ups at? Interesting question, Tony. With me, I've got a fairly low cut lawn, and it's a little bit hard to explain. I'll try and explain it. The sides of it, and then you've got the middle bit, the sprinkler head. That's a little bit higher, so you just got to set it a little bit down. I go about 5mm ground level, under the ground level with the top, and then the pop-up won't get struck when a mower goes over it, even when you're doing like a low mow. That being said, at the old place, there was one that I struck twice. It just kept on moving up in the ground a little bit, so I had to fix that. And for me, my pop-ups, I like to grow the grass over it, so you can't see the pop-up at all. That's just my personal choice. I noticed Philip, True Australian Lawn Addicts, was here earlier on, and see his lawn on Facebook all the time and Instagram. I notice cuts around them, so you can see the pop-up, so it's always there. And that's obviously a personal choice for him. But for me, I like growing over. That's just the way I like to do it. So Luke was wondering the same. Okay, so prizes. We've got 10 minutes to muck around with prizes. Thanks for joining in tonight. All right, so we've got 6 bags of 4 Seasons. Now, I'm going to give away 2 bags to anybody that can do a highlighted comment. I just want to see if this works. And so if you're looking at a PC, I don't know if it's working if you're, and look, I might not do this tonight because, I just want to see if one person can do a highlighted comment in the chat. I just wanted to see if it works. I've enabled Super Chat. It's called a Super Chat. And there's a dollar sign down the bottom. I wish I could show you my screen, which is next to like a smiley face. You can actually click that and get a highlighted comment, and you can highlight it for I think $1, $5, $10, $50, $100, believe it or not. And it's something that people do on very, I suppose, popular YouTube channels to get their comment noticed more. So in live streams, people that are doing the live stream, they see it a bit more clearly. Kate's done it, and Shane's done it. Whoa! Okay, thank you. All right, well, look, you two, I will do a bag of Four Seasons for. So Kate Goddard and Shane B. So it does work. Far out. All right. No one else do a comment. $8.99 Shane B. Look, I only wanted a dollar one, so all right, no problems. I'll get you back $6.99, but you guys have won each a bag of Four Seasons. Well, you haven't won it; you sort of bought it. So, Russ, it'll be worth it. Look, Russ, I'm going to give you a bag of Four Seasons too. All right, no worries. So, if you can see the chat screen, these ones are coming up. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Okay, sweet as. So don't anybody do any more highlighted comments unless you just want to donate to the channel. Yeah, $8, Shane. Oops. Yeah. Look, what I'll get you guys to do is flick me an email, matt@lawnpornonline.com, and to claim your prize of your Four Seasons. So I'm going to need your name, physical address, can't be a PO box because we can't send to PO boxes, and your email, obviously, and a phone number helps as well if we've got any problems with the delivery. But Shane and Russ, if you wish, I can give you your money back, so you've only spent $1, maybe through PayPal or something like that. So there you go. You've got a bag of Four Seasons for $1, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let's get into, what do you want to do? Numbers first, or do you want to do trivia first? I'll see what the general comments are. And hey, Kate just said, I'm happy to buy a bag of Four Seasons for $1. She was on earlier saying, yep, a bag of Four Seasons would be nice. Yeah. So, well, I know that Super Chat works now, and I thank you for Kate, Shane, and Russ for doing that for me, because that's good. It's given me some ideas for some things that I want to do. Look, if you have a question that you don't want me to gloss over and you really want me to answer, do a highlight. You don't have to go as big as $7.99 for Shane, but do a highlight, and then I'll be able to pay a bit more attention to it. So cool. All right. Numbers. Oh, everybody wants numbers. And now all the trivia likers are coming up. Matty Zontar, one of the lawn porn stars. We are so pumped for spring coming. I tell you what, it's only a month away. All right, we'll do numbers first. A number between 1 and 100, and I'll now be watching. And it's the first one that I see that's correct. A number between 1 and 100. And yeah, we'll see how this goes, because numbers can get kind of busy. We've got 53 viewers at the moment. And yeah, that could be a lot of fun. So I think we might, we'll just do two numbers. So we're going to give away 7 bags of Four Seasons tonight. That'll be great. All right. Oh, 56, 57. You got it, Michael. Look, 57. There you go. And as you can see that, I've got those other people. I can't believe he got it like straight away. I saw 56. I was about to say, man, that's close. So that's Michael Barber. Well, I've got those other things I've got to get to you, Michael. So, yeah, that was pretty freaky. We're on the same wavelength. All right. I'll let that one slow down a bit. So what I'll do is I'll do 2 trivias, so I'm not mixing up numbers again, to get that done. So, all right. First trivia question is, what are the three things that you do in a renovation? What are the three things that you do in a spring renovation? Three things. They're cultural practices. They're things that you do. So, three things that you do in a spring renovation. We'll get that going. Three things that you do in a spring renovation. The numbers have slowed down. They've stopped. So there you go. G'day John. G'day Barry. G'day Andrew. Oh, all the names come out when the prizes are out. G'day Matthew, Andrew. Big smile there. What are the three things that you do when you do a spring renovation? The things that you do. You might use a scarifier. And Craig G, scalp top dress core. I'll accept that. So I was going to say Scarify core top dress, but I will fully accept that in that order. So let me go back. I did say the name now. I've forgotten it was Craig G. Craig G, you've won a bag of Four Seasons. All right. Okay. Look at that. Everybody's on there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. All right. All right. So, All right. This is a two-part answer to this question. All right. What was the lawn that I had in my old Port Augusta house, and what is the lawn that I've got in the new Port Augusta house? So the lawn that I had in the last Port Augusta house, the lawn type, and the lawn that I've got now. That's the second trivia question. Well, it's not really trivia, it's just a, I don't know, general knowledge question. There's some good answers there. So, what was the lawn type that I had at my old house at Port Augusta, and what's the type that I have now? They're both cooches, by the way. Tiff Tuff, Santa Ana, Caleb Johns. There you go. In that order. And I'll also make sure that Ben Datson gets it. He was actually first on there, but he had it in a different order, but that's cool. I'll accept that. All right. So, guys, make sure that you email matt@lawnpornonline.com. Name, physical address. I'll have your email, obviously, and a phone number, and that will then we'll organise your prize. All right, so I've got one more numbers to do. All right. Well, I hope that you've had a good time tonight. I hope that you've been inspired by the last couple of videos that I've done lately to get your irrigation going. I hope that you're inspired to get your lawn in better condition. I hope that you're safe in this current climate with the COVID, and I hope you're keeping your spirits up if you're in lockdown or in quarantine or anything like that. It's really, really hard times, and look, my heart goes out to you. And if you're feeling a bit down or anything, feel free to send me a message or send me an email. I'm quite willing to talk. Yes, I am a busy man, but never busy enough to not talk to somebody at some stage, especially if they're really in need. So anyway, last numbers. A number between 200 and 300. How about that? We will do that. No, people are already putting up numbers thinking it's, see, I've tricked you. Between 200 and 300. There you go. All right, I've written my number down. A number between 200 and 300. It's a good tactic, though, getting your numbers in before I start calling it. So, yeah. So this is for the 7th bag of Four Seasons that I'm giving away tonight. Number between 200 and 300. And, yeah, everyone's having a crack. Boom. Simon and Andrew Neal, 250. You got that straight away. See, I've written that down. It came up straight away, and my eyes were locked on that one. Simon and Andrew Neal. I think that was. Okay, so there is a prize winner, so schools can stop. Wow, look at you. Look at all the messages. It's just gone nuts. I'll just go back a bit and definitely make sure that was the first one that I saw. Simon and Andrew Neal. I did read that right. I just didn't put an E on the end. Simon and Andrew Neal, send me a email, matt@lawnpornonline.com, with your name, physical address that we can send the product to, and your phone number. I'll have your email, obviously, and that way I can get your prize out to you. All right, so any more messages about anything? We got, I'm a minute over. I'm doing pretty good tonight, so 31 minutes. That's not bad at all. I'll stick around for any messages or anything like that. Look, I've had a lot of questions of people sending me emails saying, look, can you get me cheaper irrigation? No, I can't. I've just, I don't have a promo for that or anything like that. And look, I am really sorry. One thing I will say is that the irrigation market is very, very competitive amongst the irrigation people. So you will find that the prices usually are pretty similar, and they're all sort of competing against each other, and that's good in one sense for the customer, obviously. But you've got to realise that these businesses are taking a fairly severe cut and not making a heck of a lot of profit out of that. They've got to make money out of it too. So just bear that in mind. Ballpark cost of the irrigation. I'll answer that question, Stuart. Mine was $593 odd for my setup. I will do a future video showing all the bits and bobs and show the invoice and everything like that. I think that's sort of important. Invariably, I did get a quote from another business and another design. It was all very similar, and there was about $15 difference in it. Obviously, a different controller. So it can be a factor in cost as well. That's what it was. It cost me $125 for getting the trencher, and that I had to do 1,400 kilometers of travel, to go and collect it and then to go take it back and get back home, obviously. So that's always an issue for me at Port Augusta. So, not including the fuel time, staying the night at Tumby Bay, so the second trip wasn't so long and stuff like that. So there's that to factor in. And of course I hit the storm pipe, and, I had to buy a few little extra bits of parts here and there from my local Mitre 10. So there's a little bit of cost there too. Stuff like that. Didn't have a hacksaw to go through the stormwater pipe for the repair, so had to actually buy one. Stuff like that. So nah, it's all cool. Thanks for the question. Matty Zonta, putting some 4S out now, or should I wait? I do know your lawn type bloke. Putting out 4 seasons, I'd probably do it next week. I've got pretty good temperatures here. Now, that's another thing. A few people have said, why have you got 4 seasons twice in your winter program when you're saying 4 seasons can last up to 16 weeks? It can last up to 16 weeks in winter conditions for sure. But the reason that we do 4 seasons at the start of August, because it's generally about 6 weeks away from, sorry, did I say start of August, end of August? You put 4 seasons down at the start of August is because it gives you that 6-week gap, because it's 6 weeks around about mid-September is when you're going to be looking at doing your reno. So it is supplying nutrients and everything the plant needs, ready in the soil for when it starts growing again. And that's important. So that's why I will be doing a 4S next weekend. That could be a video idea. Thanks for the question, Matty Zonta. All good. All right. Stay safe, everyone, and wear your masks. Yeah, look, that must be tough. Pretty reasonable. read the price. Thanks, Stuart. All right, I think that's all good. Craig G, thanks for the 4 seasons, mate. Perfect for the spring reno. Well, fantastic. Okay, I will just change something in here and get more to the centre. You should see my office. It looks like an absolute disaster zone, which it can do when I've been doing videos, making music, doing the website and everything else. All right, I'm starting to yabber. I hope you had a great weekend. Get your lawn on, and we'll catch you next time. See you later.